You would think that this picture would be enough to help someone understand and identify what's wrong with this. I mean, I'll let you guess. When I first got this gun, the moment I got in my car, something just told me to dry fire it. I was dry firing it in the store, and this is a store where maybe 80% of my guns come from. So I trust these guys, and they've never sold me a lemon. Open the box again, dry fire one more time, and I noticed the same thing that was happening to my PDP when I made this video. So immediately I knew something is wrong here. I get home, it stopped. I was like, all right, cool. I'll take it to the range. Maybe just a few rounds through it, we'll fix it. I go to the range. I was only able to fire 5 rounds. Nothing else. And it almost felt unsafe. Like I didn't want to keep shooting it and end up with some weird malfunctions and the gun blowing up in my hands. I stopped shooting it, went home, took it apart. I actually recorded. One thing that, aside from me dealing with this thing, one thing that aggravates me is that I had all of those things documented. I was actually editing this video. So the version like this is not your original version. This is a take 2. of a take 1 where I may have said some things that, you know, in hindsight, I'm like, you know, maybe it's good that those files were corrupted thanks to Apple with their stupid random update that just randomly corrupts files. Yeah, so I lost all the footage. But anyways, so I took it apart. I found that the spring for the safety plunger was not just bent, but had a coil that was broken. So I sent an email to Smith Wesson letting them know, okay, here's the problem, with pictures to show to them what the problem is. You would think that this picture would be enough to help someone understand and identify what's wrong with this. I mean, I'll let you guess. What is wrong with this picture? Believe it or not, it took me 16 emails just going back and forth because they kept shipping the wrong part. Listen, I don't want to go back to my initial video and how I was ranting about their customer service, but let me just say this. I'm gonna let you know, in case you ever noticed, AI is already here. And I'm talking Allen Iverson. If this picture isn't enough for you to know what's wrong with a firearm that you make, don't be mad when they pick a robot to do your job. Don't be upset. But you know how these, you know, corporate America, you know how they work. If they can find a way to get you off their books, they will. Don't give him a reason. 16 emails just to get the correct part. It felt to me like a joke. I asked him, I'm like, is this some kind of inside joke? Are you guys trying to deter me from just following through with this thing? Like, is this done on purpose? And mind you, I talked to 3 different people. All 3 of them sent me the wrong parts. They didn't send me a spring. The one that's bent and broken, they sent me the plate that covers it. Second shipment, they sent me a striker spring. And then I think on the 3rd shipment, that's when they finally sent me the correct spring. And what else did they include in there? Oh yeah, they sent me the spring and then with the screw that keeps the the plate in place. It was just, oh man. But I guess the positive in that is that it forced me to learn about this platform, you know, how parts come together, work together, whatever. So I'm pretty familiar with the slide now because I had to do my own gum smithing. I'm making a big deal out of this for this very specific reason.